What's up, Bo fam? Hopefully we're doing good. I've trying to do this quick because I've been crazy busy, work, school, and everything, trying to figure out life, all that is a challenge. But I was looking over this game and I didn't realize our injury report was so big. This long list. Good thing is I think most of them will play. I think Everett's gonna be fine. I don't think Eckler and Derwin James play. I think it makes sense if they're banged up, save them for the bye. Let them come back 100% healthy. But what scares me is that we're also risking going 1-3, and then after the bye week, we got to play the Cowboys and the Chiefs. So being 1-3 is not going to be fine, man. We can't go 1-3. So that part scares me, especially knowing we are going to be missing one of our better people on the field. We're also without Dean Leonard and JT Woods. That part is scary to me because we weren't deep at safety as it was. And we already lost James and JT Woods, and Gilman is questionable. Yo, what is happening with our team? Why is everyone so banged up? And then the worst news today, it's like Corey Linsley's on IR. It seems I heard it's something to do with his heart, so I hope you're okay, my man. I hope that gets figured out. Take your time, come back healthy. I think the thing that really sucks is like if you're a true Charger fan and you've been focused on this team since Linsley has got, on the field with us, it's a dramatic drop off of how our team, produces offensively with and without him. Like you can see the numbers and it's pretty big. Now, I think Kellen Moore can figure it out. But you can't replace Lindsley. So, Will Clapp will be in taking his place. The bye week will help with the amount of time, hopefully, that will be without Lindsley. But he's for sure now out for 4 weeks, and hopefully that can get figured out because we already have a tough task this week against Max Crosby. Pipkins, I hope you're up for the competition. I don't know how we stopped Devontae Adams. Our secondary wasn't good as it is, and now our secondary looks decimated. I'm not sure who's going to be playing at the safety position as much. So I'm nervous. I'm not going to lie. I'm nervous. And it looks like JC is going to be playing again, so hopefully we can figure out a role for you. I mean, man, at this point, I wouldn't even be opposed to maybe trying him out at safety, and maybe he could be a little better just roaming out there. But I don't know. Maybe that's just me. But Jimmy, I think. Look, we're the only team that has made Tannehill look good so far this year. So I still think he's gonna put up numbers on us. I think Devontae's gonna have his way with us. Just Chargers, please, at least force them to bend you over. Don't just bend over, please. I'm sorry, I just don't have confidence in this defense. Um, for the most part, it looks like most of their players are going to play. Josh Jacobs has been off this year. I mean, it could be he wasn't in summer practice. I still think he's going to come in and we're going to make him look better. At the beginning of the season, when I was looking at like the Charger Raiders, I don't think the Raiders are a good team. I don't understand why they're constructed the way they are. I don't understand the Jimmy G signing. To me, I think Carr was better. Maybe that's just me. But I just think Jimmy G has always had a great defense and a great offensive line, and he doesn't have that in Vegas. And if you ask Jimmy G to do too much, he does what he's been doing right now, just turning the ball over like crazy. I was watching that Steeler game, and man, I don't understand what he was looking at. Look, I still expect to win. I am not giving Staley any excuse this year. Last season, it looked like you were at your best when our team was decimated with injuries. So I'm expecting the same thing right now. You need to have a game plan. We need to figure this out. I expect us to sweep the Raiders and the Broncos because you know what? Crazy enough, another asterisk into Staley's tenure with us. He's never swept any division team, even though we've been better than most of them throughout his tenure. The only team that we haven't been better than is the Chiefs. But we've had better teams than the Broncos. We've had better teams than the Raiders, and we can't sweep them. We always either split or get swept. So this has to change. If we are ever going to like prove that we are a playoff team. We have to sweep some of the division teams that we're better than and just beat the teams we are better than. Can we please stop having close games? Now, ideally, I thought this game should be a blowout, a 10-point victory. But then I had to look at the other asterisks behind Staley's tenure with us. I can't think of another team that we've blown out since Staley started coaching this team. Have we blown anyone out? The only team that I'm convinced, or that I remember we beat convincingly, was the Rams last year. But they were beat up in injuries last season. They had Baker Mayfield that was barely starting with the team. So outside of that, I can't think of any other team we've blown out. I've seen us get blown out under Staley, but I haven't seen us blow anyone else out. So this is concerning. We always end up in close games. I don't see that changing. I would have gave you more leeway in saying that we need to win by 10 at the very least daily, but with the injuries, I have to give a little more leeway. But I'm still expecting a win. I expect this to be a high-scoring game. I'm thinking 28-24. I think it's going to be the team that doesn't make the mistakes, but we can't lose. We cannot go in after the bye playing the Cowboys and the Chiefs at 1-3. We cannot go in that route if we're going to be a playoff team. This is huge for us. We need to do this because I don't think regardless, even if the Raiders were to win this game, they're not a playoff team. We are, and we have to prove that today. Like, not today, but tomorrow. But like, we need to prove that we are the better team because we are. I don't care at this point. You're going to have to figure this out, Staley. Good coaches do that. I think the other thing I'm worried about offensively, obviously, we're not going to have Lindsley. I don't think we're going to have Eckler, so I don't know. If you have Joshua Kelly on your fantasy team, look, I already benched him. I'm sorry, I don't trust it. I think they'll be running more by committee. I think he's a good RB2, but he's just not that RB1, and I think I can say that confidently now. I think as big of a game as Keenan had, I think now if you are going to play the Chargers, if I'm the opposing team, I'm going to be double teaming Keenan. Another reason you do that is, honestly, you don't know what to expect out of Johnston yet. So I think this game is going to be key for him. We got to see what Johnston's going to be able to produce, what kind of attention he's going to command, and how he's going to fit into this offense. So I think we have a lot of questions we need to be answered for this game. Because Mike Will is probably done at being a Charger in general. We need to see what we have in Johnston. If he can play well and command attention, allow Keenan to get open more. If he can stretch the field more, him and Davis, because I don't know what the timetable is for Guyton. We can still be dangerous offensively because we have a lot stacked against us. We're missing players. And we're starting to go through that transition phase with our receivers. So I'm hoping we can get a lot of those questions answered today. Yeah, man. So that's kind of my mindset. I think we win 28-24. I think it'll be a close game to the end. See who makes the most mistakes. But I don't know how you guys are feeling, both fam. It's Raiders week. So, this is a game I don't like to lose because living in LA, unfortunately. Look, man, for all the loyal fans out there, like Charger fans, if you're at the game, please be safe, have fun, and go out and cheer, man. Show that, you know what, even if this is most likely going to be a Raider home game, let them know we're here, right? We're here, we're loyal, we're going to stick by our team, and hopefully at the end of the game, we'll be the ones celebrating. But, living in LA, I hate to lose to the Raiders because I got to hear it all week. So, yeah, I don't want to be hearing that all day. But let's get this dub, man. We can still turn the season around. I think we're going to be stuck with Staley the rest of the season. So I'm going to keep supporting our players, not Staley. I'm done with that. But we're still going to criticize him on the decision he makes because, you know what? I can't do it, man. I got to point out why this man was hired in the first place. I'm sorry. I'm going to be bitter. I'm going to be petty. I don't care. But anyways, y'all, have a good weekend. Hopefully on Sunday night or Monday night, we'll be talking about that win and what are we going to be doing on the bye week and what's going to happen going forward. I wish I was a little more thought out in this game, but this video, but like I said, work, life, and everything. I just like to talk Chargers, and like I said, I just want to build a community of people that just want to talk Chargers all day, and hopefully we can get some people on here. If we build a community, I would love to do like a a radio version of this, just get people on and just have our own opinions talking, and get more Charger voices, because I like to watch videos and podcasts for Chargers content, and I've seen a lot of creators come up as Charger, for Charger content. But like sometimes if you watch like ESPN or First Take and so forth, it seems like they don't always watch completely the Charger games because they have very weird points of view on it. So that's why, like, I would rather be able to create this with people that watch this in on the regular, and people that are true fans, and hear y'all opinions, not the everyday big time reporters and stuff. But anyways, y'all, I'm gonna head out because I do gotta get ready for work. I hope y'all have a great weekend, and we'll talk soon. Peace out.